I'm Daniel Shaver. I'm the National Sales Manager for UV Pure. We are a UV technology company based in Toronto, Ontario. It's UV light that is used at a specific wavelength, which is known to eliminate bacteria and virus. And that wavelength will actually make the pathogen inactive so that it can't reproduce and be harmful when you ingest it in a drinking water supply. UV can be used either as a point of use on individual faucets within a home, or it can be used on the whole home disinfection. So on a typical installation, what we would see is the water coming in from the source, say from a well or a lake. It would be pre-filtered to make sure that any sediment or any organics or anything are filtered out of the water. Then it goes through the UV system to make sure that it's disinfected against any pathogens. So this is our company's UV system. So this is the Hallett 500PN. We would mount this on a wall, connect the inlet and outlet connections to the plumbing connections of the home. Inside the unit, you've got an area of a quartz tube where your water is going to flow through. You have, in our system, a pair of UV lamps, and you have an automatic wiper system within that quartz sleeve to make sure that that sleeve is staying clear, which is a pretty fundamental part of a UV system operating well, is to keep that sleeve clear. So our sensor particularly has two sensors. It's a dual sensor, which actually looks at the health of the lamp, and it also looks through the quartz sleeve at the lamp on the other side to understand if there's an issue or change in water quality, which is calculated as a % transmittance. So usually UV is combined with other types of pre-treatment, such as filtration. So UV, a big part of the UV calculation, which is a UV dose, and that dose number is what tells us how much reduction in bacteria and virus we're actually going to achieve. In order to get to that dose, you need to have stability in your water quality coming in, which is where the filtration comes in. Because if that water quality is not good enough or not clear enough, the UV will not actually be able to do its job because it won't be able to penetrate through the water. So something like a 5 micron or a 1 micron filter is going to address that clarity issue. Depending on what the source water is, you're going to have a much easier time achieving disinfection if you've addressed the pre-filtration ahead of time. So when we talk about the cost of a UV system, there's such a wide range on the market of what's available to purchase, especially for a homeowner. You could be talking about a UV system on the unregulated side that could be, under $1,000, maybe $500 or $600, right up to a higher flow rate residential product that is certified, where you could be talking about a few $1,000s. So there's quite a range in there. And the reason for that is often the internal components. You can get into automatic cleaning systems, you get into different technologies internally that give better performance, and also sensor technology plays into that, and what that system can actually tell the average homeowner about how they're achieving disinfection and what maintenance is required. We're talking usually a couple $100s for a homeowner per year to replace the lamps. And then throughout the year, it's just visual inspection and keeping that system clean. So an indirect cost might be the cost of replacing the filters to make sure that that water quality stays stable. That's pretty minimal cost just to achieve the disinfection. But for the UV system itself, really is just the annual lamp replacement for a few $100s.